In this video, we're going to focus on pretty much three things. First off, we're going to look at, where exactly do we find one of these boats? So that's item number one. Item number two is how do we use it? How do we use the boat? This was a problem that had bugged me for a while. I would go on the boats and I couldn't figure out how to use it. It was actually a very simple way to do it, but I couldn't figure it out, so hopefully we'll be able to learn how to do it a little faster. And of course, item number three, and that is dealing with damage. Can these boats sink? How can we avoid dealing with damage? Or maybe we want to have fun and create damage on our own. So anyway, we're going to look at those three things in this spot right here. Let's start off with where exactly do we find a boat on the map. And all you're looking for is, a boat symbol on the map. There's quite a few of them. Of course, if you destroy one, it'll be gone, but there's quite a few different options to choose from. Let's go take a look at one on the game right there. You see right behind us there is a boat. All we need to do is go into it and use it. So let's go walk over there real quick. And this is going to bring us to the next point. Now let's take a look at how we can use one of these boats here. What do we have to do to get it moving? The first thing you want to do is jump onto the boat using the B button, and then once you're on, you're like, well, how do I get this thing to move? You use your Witcher senses, you're looking around, you can't figure out, what do I do? Well, if you notice on one side of the boat, the back side of the boat that is, you're going to want to go back there, and if you stand still, you'll notice there's this thing that says A, take helm. You want to stand still in the back to where you have the option to A, take the helm, and then you will push the A button, and then voila, you have control of the boat, which is pretty sweet because now you can take it for a little spin. And this thing's a lot of fun to maneuver. You can see the beautiful view of the lighthouse in the background. Now, of course, you can accelerate, stop, reverse, and of course B, leave helm. Leaving helm's a nice option because let's say you want to go look for something underwater like a sunken treasure, or just gather some stuff or fight some enemies. You can just dive off the boat and go for a little swim, and it's always going to be there for travel. This is nice in skellige. Here we're getting attacked by a bunch of drowners. Fortunately, we have our bow where we can take them out. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. The boat will stay there as long as you didn't completely damage it, which we're going to look at in our next segment. And you can always get on, go back to the back, right there, and we'll say A, take helm. You'll press A, and then again you can go for another spin of the boat. It's nice for quick travel in waterous areas where you don't want to spend a lot of time swimming. Okay, we're in the final part, and that is dealing with damage, so let's get started on that. On the top left-hand corner of your screen, there is this thing that says boat, and what you want to be wary of is taking damage on the boat. There's 6 different spots that you can take damage on the boat. And the thing about this is, if you take enough damage in any one of these spots, you're basically going to sink. So, and when you take damage, it's going to get highlighted on the screen in the top left corner, of course. But if you take too much damage, the boat's basically going to go under, and it's bye-bye, goodbye, no more boat. Can't use it anymore. It's kind of cool to go underwater and look at it after it sinks, because it looks pretty neat underwater, because you can see the damage sustained on it and stuff. But that pretty much, if you lose the boat, it pretty much ends your use of that specific boat. You can dive for a wreck, of course, but you're not going to be able to use it anymore in the game. So, of course, you can have fun at your own discretion. It's pretty sweet to go underneath the water and look at a wreck and stuff, and then see it above water. yeah, the boats are pretty cool. And of course, if you're upset about losing your boat, you can always go find another one to jump in. Pretty sweet. Just remember, hit the jump button, be right there, get on there, go to the back, and of course, press A to take the helm, and you're off with another boat again. It's like nothing ever happened, although you did sink one boat. And of course, that's going to wrap this video up. Thank you for watching, and have lots of fun.